All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great NBA Monday playoff. Excuse me. Uh-oh. And that what you did after game one, Embiid? Because that was a fluke, right? So what about this one? What about this one? Because, listen. Listen. I'm gonna be honest. If you Philly, you gotta be so nervous now. Cause if you don't think the 6 is gonna be rocking for game 6, see how that started? The 6 and 6, see how that starting to line? Oh, it's getting good now. See, this is the thing. If you're a Philadelphia fan, you're nervous as hell. Not because, not even because of Toronto. But don't this got Doc Rose written all over it? You know what? I heard old Doc come in and when they after the speech after halftime, and they said, no, going to the fourth quarter, we ain't got to change nothing. We ain't got to do, my guards are good. That's the problem. That's what you got called out for before. That's what you got called out for by the Clippers. Failing to adjust, not be willing to make adjustments because you're comfortable. Because you're known for giving up 3-1 leads. Oh, Philly. Oh, they nervous now. Hey, listen. First of all, Joel Embiid tonight was 7 of 15. 0 for 4 from 3. 11 rebounds, 4 assists. That hand is hurting him. I'm going to be honest, that hand is bothering him. He can act like he might not be showing no signs because he don't want to look weak. But that hand is bothering him. That's why you see his 3. See, and I heard the announcer say something dumb. You don't need your thumb to shoot. Bush. How do you line the ball up without a thumb? How do you line the ball up without a thumb? Okay, cool. Anyway, and you can tell, that's why he's not attacking the middle. Attacking it because he don't want the contact. Because he feel every time. He fell on the court one time and he got up and it was like, that thumb. He feeling it. And James Harden, 15 points, 4 of 11, 2 of 6 from 3-point. That ain't going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. And the old James Harden is gone, guys. All right, that guy's gone. You see a glimpse of who he used to be. But that guy's gone. First of all, shout out to the Toronto Raptors for the defense that they played on the 76ers. And let me say, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this. And remember I told y'all this. Scottie Barnes is a lockdown defender. Did you notice how different guys look when Scottie Barnes was on him? When Scottie Barnes, I don't think James Harden scored once when Scottie Barnes was on him. The only thing Embiid can get on Scottie Barnes is because of his size. But anybody else Scottie Barnes guard, lockdown. All right? Maxey got some speed, but he would not let Maxey turn that corner. I think he turned it one time. But other than that, not on Scottie Barnes. And there was times where I was like, yo, if y'all just... And by the way, the 76ers actually scored 86 points. Because two of them, Scottie and, was it Precious? I think they just gave him 2. So I guess the score was actually 17-point win because you take away the 2 that they gave him. Oh, my God. That ticked me off. But first of all, this is Scottie Barnes' team, and it's just, the writing is just on the wall. When that young man is out there, this team is different. The energy is different. Let's see his numbers tonight. Well, Scottie Barnes with 5 of 10, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 12 points. You say, but Chris, he only had 12 points. Why are you huffing and puffing about this guy? Because when you watch this young man play, I count at least 5 times where he had James Harden in his back pocket and just didn't get the ball. Siakam did his thing tonight, not gonna criticize him for the way he played, except the fact that Scottie Barnes had James Harden all the way up under the goal, and Siakam just at the top dribbling. I'm like, throw it down to him. Throw it every time Scottie Barnes had James Harden on him, he took him to the hole. Every time. I mean, one time, I didn't even see that one coming. He did the whole hook push off the backboard, and I was like, oh my God. And let me tell you something else. Scottie Barnes is sending a little message, though. Scottie Barnes, okay, if you remember the fast break, where you get the fast break, and I think it's Maxey. It was either Maxey or Thibault. Now, he could have just went up, But he made sure to give a little something and go up for the 2. Hey, listen, Scottie Barnes is there to play, and he want all the smoke with everybody, man. Got to get that young man. His stat sheet does not do him justice for everything that he's doing out there. Let me just say that right now. Siakam tonight, 10 of 17, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 23 points. Good game for Siakam. He bounced back. He bounced back because I had jumped off the bandwagon. I was done. I was like, you got to do better. And the aggressiveness, that's what I think. This is the next step for him in his career. Like, he started this series off horrible, but he's gaining confidence. Now he's playing. Now he can come down and get buckets. But he's also setting guys up. He's also doing the other things. See, Siakam's one of those players that he got to do everything. Right? He got to be totally he's either totally into that game or he completely checked out. And today you see 10 rebounds, 7 6, 23 points. He was totally checked into that game. Gary Trent Jr., 5 of 14, 2 of 6 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 16 points for him. Precious gave you 17 off the bench. Boucher gave you 6. And Young gave you 3. Man, this all without Steady Freddy, and I said this, and I hate to say this because I'm such a fan, but I think in this series in particular, they're better without him. And it's just because they can get a little bit more size on the court. They can contest Joel Embiid, because Steady Freddy, when he come in to double on Embiid, he don't really matter. Like it's this type of he's here. It don't really matter. So just looking at this game, man, I gotta admit, I think all momentum is on Toronto's side right now. Because you had Philly fans booing in Philly. And first of all, Philly fans, come on, man. Your team only down. They up 3-1. Why are we booing already? Anyway, that's not for me to discuss. That's for y'all to figure out. But that make no sense to me. That's demoralizing to your team right there. Like, damn, we're up 3-1 and y'all booing us. And this was in the first quarter. I heard the boos. I was like, it's the first quarter. Okay, cool. Anyway, but all in all, man, the Raptors are playing Raptors basketball. You look at the defense. You look at the hustle, the energy, the effort play, the 50 points in the paint. Just attacking. Now, Joel Embiid, he gonna have for the 76ers, he gonna have to just go crazy. You got production from, Tobias Harris gave you 16. Danny Green hit some timely threes and then have some horrible misses. He was so up and down like a seesaw tonight. It didn't make no sense. But all in all, man, Toronto only need 2 wins, 1 game at a time, and they going back to the T.O. in the 6th. Game 6 in the 6 is about to be lit. Until next time, man. Y'all be great. Y'all can tell I'm enjoying these playoffs, baby.